This pie here represents all the words in the Holy Quran. Around 45% of all of the Holy Quran is made up by only 72 words. They include prepositions, pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, question words, and so on. And these are repeated hundreds of times, and some are even thousands of times. And around 20% of the Quran is made up by only 100 words. And these 100 words include nouns like as-sama', al-ard, al-malaika, and so on. And then the other 20% of the Holy Quran is made up by 200 words. And these words are the most common rooted verbs like qala, fa'ala, sha'a. Learning these lists and knowing how to root them can easily put you on par with any average native speaker when it comes to understanding the Holy Quran. The remaining 15% are unique verbs and nouns. These words are typically uncommon even for an average native speaker, and they would look these words up if they want to know what they mean, which I will teach you how you should do it too. Obviously, we'll start with the easier list, which will help you understand around 50% of the Holy Quran. I'll divide these 72 words into 6 lists. I'll give you the words, their meanings and pronunciation, and will also tell you how you can learn them by heart and very effectively too. So let's get started. هذا means this. ذلك means that. هذه means this for feminine nouns. تلك means that for feminine nouns. هؤلاء means these. أولئك means those. الذي means he, who. التي means she, who. الذين means those who. هذه means these. تلك means those. التي means those who. Now let's look at these words one more time, but this time is gonna be in the Quranic context. The purpose of doing this is to show you how the word looks in an ayah and see what it looks like when it is attached to something else. And of course, it will be the first time you will make sense of your first words in the Holy Quran. هذا. قالوا هذا الذي رزقنا من قبل. ماذا أراد الله بهذا مثلا؟ فهذا يوم البعث. As you can see, the word هذا could be attached from the right side with other prepositions. It's gonna change how it looks a little bit, but now you know how it looks like if it is attached to something else. ذلك. ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه. كذلك يحيي الله الموتى. وبذلك أمرت وأنا أول المسلمين. فذلك نجزيه جهنم. Next is the word هذه. ولا تقربا هذه الشجرة. للذين أحسنوا في هذه الدنيا حسنة. قال هذه ناقة لها شرب. The following word is تلك. تلك أمة قد خلت. تلك الجنة التي نورث من عبادنا. The following word is هؤلاء. And notice that the first mad is a mad munfasil, but the following mad is mad muttasil. So you can skip the first one, but the second one you will have to pronounce it. وَجِئْنَا بِكَ عَلَى هَؤُلَاءِ شَهِيدًا لِيَقُولُوا أَهَؤُلَاءِ مَنَّ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِمْ. And أُولَئِكَ means those. And every single mention of أُولَئِكَ has the mad muttasil. So this means that you will have to extend it 4 or 5 harakat. أُولَئِكَ عَلَى هُدًى مِّن رَّبِّهِمْ فَأُولَئِكَ أَصْحَابُ النَّارِ. الَّذِي means he who. So obviously it refers only to male nouns. مثلهم كمثل الذي استوقد نارا أو كالذي مر على قرية آمنوا بالذي أنزل على الذين آمنوا. Next is the word التي, and this is the feminine counterpart for الذي. So we use it with feminine nouns. واتقوا النار التي أعدت للكافرين ولا تقربوا مال اليتيم إلا بالتي هي أحسن ولا تكونوا كالتي نقضت غزلها. Next is the word الذين, and it means those who. So we use it with plural nouns, be that feminine or masculine or mixed together, like so. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم ولا تكونوا كالذين تفرقوا فحاق بالذين سخروا منهم. تلك means those, and we also use it for plural, masculine or feminine. تلك أمانيهم تلك حدود الله. Now you'll notice that I skipped 2 at the end, and these are هذه, which means these, and التي, which means those who. And I deliberately skipped these 2 because I think they're not mentioned often enough that you will have to worry about them that much. But then you will think, why did I mention them in the first place? The reason why I mentioned them in the first place is that the word هذه could be used with 2 cases. It could be used as this for feminine nouns and could also be used for these for plural nouns. So for the sake of mentioning everything, I mentioned them too, but I chose not to give examples because I don't want you to worry about these 2 words that much, especially in the beginning. Finally, you'll find the PDF list for this lesson in the description with the examples and everything. And in order to learn it, I recommend using Memrise, which will help you a lot to memorize the words and even test yourself in them. You can also use the Memrise app on your phone to work with the lists as well. If you're familiar with this platform, you can already find the link for the Memrise list in the description. But if you haven't worked with it yet, I'll explain how it works and all the ins and outs in a future video very soon. Last, always remember that after learning the list of words, that you then try and find them in your own mushaf in order to recognize them and remind yourself what they mean. Don't just learn the list of words and then park it, because then you will forget them very quickly. So after learning them, make sure you use the knowledge on your own. And if you keep doing that, it will help you a lot to learn much faster, inshallah. Thanks for watching. I hope you've learned something new today. If you did, please like and share the video for other people to learn from it. And please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in Lesson 2.